Okay, for this final part, I decided to do it here in my apartment instead of doing it back home where I usually like to hang out at. But there's a reason for it. And before I get to there, is what happened at the fireworks. After the fireworks, went over to the beer tent, grabbed myself a whiskey. But then a friend of mine who was sitting next to me during the races told me that there were cops hanging out everywhere to check for DUIs. So caused me to keep the beer drinking down to a minimum. So I did. I had one bottle of beer, and then I decided, well, after gorging on, let's see, pork sandwich and a corn dog and a pizza, um, I decided to go ahead and play some bingo. So went ahead and play a game. Or actually, took out $10 and decided to play that much. And when I got to the fourth game, it was real tense. There were two numbers that I needed bingo with. And the guy called out B13. And naturally, me and someone else said bingo. And then it turned out that, no, he meant B14. I mean, everybody heard him say 13, but it was actually 14. So we're all pissed off at it. And then, so I was kind of hoping that, he'll call B13 again, and that way, hey, been vindicated. But there was also another number I was trying to get, and that was I-26. And the next number he called was I-26. Bingo. So I was able to win $22. Now I stuck around for the final game. And then just as soon as the final game was ready to be played, it started raining cats and dogs. And then everybody who was outside on the fairgrounds, they all started huddling to anything that had shelter. Tents, the grandstand, anywhere that had a canopy on it. So things got a little crowded in there, but the game went on, and I was needing one number, but someone else, one lone person played bingo, got a bingo, and won the pot almost about $90. So that was it. And then started walking back to my truck. And of course, I was probably the only one on the whole grounds that was carrying my umbrella, because after the races, we also some lightning out to northwest. So I decided to carry my umbrella with me just in case. And it did rain. So while everybody was huddling to take cover, I walked back to my truck with my umbrella. So I was the only smart one there to carry an umbrella. Oh yes, this is my La Flor Dominica that I had with me when I left for when I started going back to my apartment. So that's what I'm smoking. And there's a few things I found odd when I was there, and that was, one, I was the only pipe smoker there, and then there was two guys who both smoked cigars. But another thing, but there was also something else I noticed, and that was maybe at least a dozen guys out there all had this, all like me. So at least in that department, we're growing. So we're not quite a subculture, but it's easy to manage. And I like to tell someone else that it does shave off, pardon the pun, it does shave off a few years off you. So instead of looking 60, you look 40, you look 50, you look 30. If you're 20, you look 30. So anyway, just walk back my truck, and here I am back at my pad. And I had to take a shower because I was, sometimes at the races, if the wind is blowing towards you, you're going to get dusted. Now I got dusted, so. Anyway, I also got a little red too. So, hope you enjoyed what I showed you. What my hometown is like, and what it was, and the places where I grew up at. And sorry I didn't make your mouth water with all the barbecue stuff, because they didn't have enough contestants for the barbecue contest. So hopefully next year I'll be able to do it again. And then also saw a little bit of the races, especially the good stuff like cars piling into each other. And of course, that one guy lost his rear right wheel. So, and the fireworks too. So, and of course, the little bingo games I had as well. Sorry I can't play the whole thing, but like I said, didn't want YouTube to give me a little tag saying, match third-party content, especially since the songs they were playing wasn't coming from me; it was coming from someone else. And of course, it was, to keep YouTube happy, was Mumble Number 5 by Lou Vega and Rockin' Robin by Michael Jackson, and probably a few others. So that's it. Hopefully, maybe on Christmas Eve, I'll probably show you my hometown in lights, the way it is today, instead of the way it was when I grew up, because of roads being lengthened for the semis. That's the reason why. And talk to you later. So keep the home briars and cigars burning, and talk to you later. Bye.